In this video, I'm going to take you through the business model at Real, specifically on how you can actually design your production-based model, as in the splits, the associated fees, the caps, and how you can structure your team overall. Hey, my name is Sharan Srivatsa. I serve as the president of Real, and in this video, I'm going to take you through the actual nuts and bolts to give you a broader understanding of team design, production design, and so you can build and stack your business to grow over time. So let's get into it. The big part of the business model at Real is centered around these three things. And so let me give you a very quick overview, which will frame our entire conversation. The build component of our business model, which is the first one. The second is the grow component. And the third is the legacy component. I'm going to take you through what these pieces mean and then dive into the build component where you actually get to grow your sales business. The build component of the business model allows you to say, how can I actually stack and grow my overall production sales business year over year? And we talk about the production model, which has three big components: the splits, the fees, and the caps, along with how you design the team, if you choose to go down that route. Understanding this will give you a great way to actually design your business model. Let me touch briefly on the grow and legacy portions because you know what's coming in the next couple of videos. The grow component for us is always around, there's multiple ways in which a business grows. You help it grow by being a great citizen of the community and producing it. Others help it grow as they join the firm and they contribute as well. And the firm, Real, helps Real grow by being innovative, by doing great business initiatives, etc. How do you, as an agent, a partner with us, how do you benefit from all of these? And the way you do that is through our publicly traded stock, where it's very liquid and traded. And so how do you go from today, where you join, to tomorrow, where the company actually wins, and so that you can win overall here? That is the grow component. I'm going to show you how you have direct access to that and can be partners and are partners with that on that. And the third is the legacy component. And the legacy component is we have real estate as a career, but we also know that most of us don't have an exit. An exit does not exist for us. So how can we build a great company today that will make sure our company takes care of our family tomorrow? That is the entire business model at Real. But today in this video, I'm going to focus on just this component of the production model and take you through what building a great business at Real means. So let's get into the details right now. So let's talk about building with Real. There's two components to this puzzle, so I'll take it from an agent perspective, and then I'll talk about very quickly from a team perspective, and I'm going to actually go through the nitty-gritties so you get the full clarity around it. Real is a production-based business model, meaning there are no monthly fees. We are completely aligned as partners. Only when you produce does Real actually partner with you and have a financial kind of component in that transaction. So the three things that you need to know about the Real business model is the 85-15 split up until the $12K annual cap, which means that as soon as $12,000 has been paid towards company dollar at Real, there are no more percentage-based splits needed, and you go to 100% split after that. That actually is laid out right here, which says 12K annual cap, which means as soon as you've paid in $12,000 towards your split in the anniversary year, you go to 100% split for the rest of that time. This also says that we are a production-based model, so there are no monthly fees. So for some reason, you take a vacation, you want to take a break, you don't produce, the market is volatile, you don't have any monthly fees because we are partners, and this is a production-based business model. I'll take you through a couple of other things overall to give you some details around this. Once you've already hit the annual cap, what happens then when you go to 100% split? Well, what happens then is you go into what we call just a post-cap transaction fee. The post-cap just means after you have capped, and that is a $285 post-cap transaction fee. So you're on 100% split. So no more split economics due to Real, but there is a $285 per transaction fee for post cap. The reason that is there is I'll get into that in a second, is the accumulation of that post-cap transaction fee allows you to hit a very special award when you hit a certain threshold. Now, the other component of it is on every single transaction, there is a $30 transaction fee, and we call this the BOP fee. The BOP stands for broker, E&O, and processing fee. It is on every single transaction that happens and gets processed through Real, because it allows us to provide the resources to actually manage every single transaction that's processed. This again goes to the production-based model, because if there is no production, there are no monthly fees. The last thing we have at Place It Real is our annual brokerage fee to continue operations overall. And this annual brokerage fee is also a production-based fee. So for an example, if you don't produce or are taking a break that year and you don't actually produce, this fee is not taken out. So there's a $750 annual brokerage fee, which is paid in equal installments out of your first 3 transactions. So for example, if you only did 2 transactions that year, only 2 fees would be taken out on a per anniversary year. So that $750 is broken up into 3 $250 chunks, and it's taken out in the first 3 transactions of the year. Essentially, this is all it is. This way you get a chance to understand how very clear and specific and fully transparent our model is, that also allows for you to know that there are no monthly fees and we're a production-based company. That goes to our ethos of being partners overall. If you are in the mode of building a team or having other agents work alongside you, what is the benefit to them? And I want to take you through that next very quickly. This is our, you see the same exact details here, but the one big difference on this, we continue to have the 85-15 split. We continue to have no monthly fees. But in this situation, as a team leader, you get, while you're on a $12,000 cap, your team members get to be on a $6,000 cap. This is very beneficial, as you know, in a lot of ways, because sometimes team members come on, they're on with the team leader, and the team member now, with the team leader split, has to take home less economics. So for that, we're providing a vehicle where team members can easily recruit more team, be a part of teams, and team leaders can attract more team members to build and grow their revenue base by giving them an economic advantage. So there's only if you are a team member are you eligible to accept the $6,000 cap. But if any other agent just joined Real, they would have to be on the $12,000 cap. I also have to caveat this by saying that if a team member at any point in time would like to go and move to a $12,000 cap, they can do that too to get the benefits of that. But this is an incentive for team members to actually get the benefit of being on a team, to have a flat $6,000 cap, and all the other fees are exactly the same. Now, agents all often ask me, well, how was the cap, et cetera, distributed? So if there's a $100,000 transaction, if there's a $100 transaction fee and you are splitting it 50-50 with your team member, your $50 as a team leader gets managed through your cap and your fees. Their $50 as their team member gets managed through their 6K cap and their fees. So it's very clean overall that you get to decide on the commission disbursement agreement or the CDA at the close of a transaction. So each person at Real manages their own cap and their own fees, but as soon as you decide how the transaction is split up from a GCI perspective overall. This gives insane transparency and flexibility to the model and gives you the ability to understand an easy way to explain the model overall. This is actually part of our 8 ways to earn income at Real. And what I covered was the commission income scenario, and it has 3 really big pieces to the puzzle, right? The first piece is we are a production-based model. So there are no monthly fees. Second is it's fully transparent, which means every single agent at Real has the same exact economic model and there are no special deals. And the third is there is the benefit, if you would like, to take advantage of the team component. That is one out of our 8 ways to make money at Real. This goes to the very heart of showing the production-based business model is truly where we are aligned as partners.